Hey guys, True Beauty Forever here, aka Natasha Redford Poetry, and today I am doing a tutorial using only shadows from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made Palette. Let me tell you, I know you can order this bad boy online, but I really wanted to get mine from Sephora because I had a gift card there, and my Sephora's did not have it in stock for a hot minute, and I literally had to harass them to order them so that I could buy one. So I am so happy to finally have this baby, and this is my first Anastasia palette. When I first saw it, I was just like, these colors look kind of random, but then I was doing my research and I realized that the way that the palette is designed, it's designed so that you can do a look in quads. So you can do looks with this quad, or you can do looks with this quad, or you can do looks with this quad. That's the direction I believe Anastasia was going with. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. I wanted to do a halo eye look for you guys because I know everybody's first, tutorial choice has really been this deep purple, but I wanted to, jazz it up a little bit, not just do the purple smoky eye, the typical one anyways. I'm loving the palette so far. This is the first look I've done with it though, so if, I find anything that I don't like, I will let you guys know, but I highly doubt that. Just let me know what other looks you guys would like to see with this palette because I am thrilled to have this palette. It's gotten amazing reviews. It's not at a bad price point, and it comes with this brush, and I used very minimal brushes because of this brush, so I do like the brush. So yeah, if you're interested in the look, then just keep on watching. So I'm just starting off by priming my eyes using my usual NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone, and I'm rubbing it out well so that it's not sticky, and this will just ensure that our shadows will stay on much longer. Next, I'm going to take the color Buttery, and I'm using the fluffy side of the brush that comes with the set, and I'm putting this all over the entire eye space that we're going to work with, and this will just help things to not be sticky on the lid. Just helps us blend better. Next, we're going to take the color Sherbet and add this to the crease as our transition color, and it is not matte, just so you know, it does have some shimmer to it. Now I'm spraying my brush with this Dewy Finish setting spray, and I'm going to take the color Deep Purple, and I'm working it in the inner third and outer third of my eyelid, as these will be the darkest points of the halo that we're about to create on the lid. With that same brush, I'm going to take Metallic Plum and kind of bring that in a little bit more on the lid to add a little bit of dimension, and I'm connecting it at the top. Now I'm just taking a blending brush and blending out any harsh lines. Now I'm going to take Hot Chocolate, which is a beautiful matte brown, and I'm adding that into the crease to add a little bit more depth, and just taking the brush to make sure it's blended out nicely. Now I'm going back into that deep purple, and I'm starting to add it a little bit into the crease to make it a little bit more smokier and more purpley. And I'm just adding a little bit and then going back into the palette and then blending more because it's easier to add than it is to take away once you've added too much. Now I'm going to add the color Spirit Rock, and I'm kind of like patting it onto the outer V and outer lid to kind of place it first. And now I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm taking my favorite color in the whole palette, and that is Pink Champagne, and I'm applying it wet onto the middle part of the lid, which is basically the halo effect of the eye. And I'm just going to make sure that I blend it out well, and I know the lighting's kind of wonky, but I'm going to fix that in right now so you can see it better. Yes. Now I'm just going back into Metallic Plum and Deep Purple and kind of blending the edges of those colors with the Pink Champagne and just blending everything together so it's all a nice seamless transition. So for the lower lash line, I'm taking just Deep Purple and I'm placing it on the inner third and outer third of my lower lash line. Then in the middle, I'm going to apply Pink Champagne to complete the halo effect. And now I'm adding a little bit of Spirit Rock kind of underneath that Deep Purple to add a little bit more depth on the lower lash line, mostly on the outer portion.
And now I'm taking blush, which is a cool iridescent color, and I'm applying that to the inner tear duct for the highlight. Just sweeping buttery underneath the brow bone for a subtle highlight. Now I used a little bit of concealer to clean up the edges and to highlight underneath my eyes. And I used CoverGirl's Tawny Concealer. And now I'm just, doing my highlighting routine. To contour, I used the Sexpresso eyeshadow from the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to actually talk to you guys. So for my blush, I'm going to try this Milani Bellissimo Bronze, but it might not be as pigmented as I'd like for this look, so we'll see. I usually like my under eyes very bright, but I'm not feeling how they look right now. It looks almost like there's a white cast on them, and I'm not sure why that is, but I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 2, and I'm going to take the bronzer portion and run that underneath my eyes. Alright, for my highlight, I'm going to take the J-Cat Gingerbread Triple Crown Baked Shadow Trio, and I'm going to focus on the lower two, and I'm going to use that for my highlight today. And usually my highlight is super intense, as you all know, but today I'm just keeping it nice and soft because we want all the attention to be on the eyes. For my nose highlight, I'm going to use ColourPop's Avalon highlighter. I feel like I need just a little bit more pigmentation in my blush, just a little bit. So I'm going to be taking my favorite, which is Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. And for my lips, I'm going to be taking ColourPop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lippy in Tulle, which is stunning. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. Before I go, I did want to say that for my eyeliner, I did do a very thin line of liner because a wing wouldn't really show up very well on this look, and this is a NYC liquid liner. And then for my lashes, I used a combo of Lash Sensational by Maybelline as well as the Push Up Drama by Maybelline as well. So yeah, now to finish off the look, I'm going to use some dewy setting spray, and that'll be it. This is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what other looks you would love to see with this palette because I want to do them for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.